2K Sports Broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball.
I got him.
Randall with the ball.
Oh, right here.
Halliburton picks him up. Nice ball movement by Washington. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Şengün. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And stolen by Şengün. Here's Bosch. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here is Doncic. The rebound by Halliburton. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Randall grabs the board. And it's Washington's ball. Outside Pierce. Now Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Bosch, the screen. Here's Halliburton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Johnson the screen. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, look, that's nice execution on the pick and roll.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Cincinnati. Bosch high post. Pass to Halliburton. Watch the screen. Here's Bosch. Over Johnson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And Bosch has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Luka Doncic.
Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the inside. Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Outside Bosch. Halliburton with it. With the drive. 5 to shoot. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot. Here's Bosch, and that's good. Bosch has got 5 points so far.
I just love how Bosch is working the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Doncic with it. And Bosch picks it up defensively. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
A nice shot by Doncic.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack. And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Washington. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Inside, here's Ware.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has it, he's going to let it go. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Bosh up on top. Wide open. Again, Cincinnati scores.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
And here's Johnson outside. And another three for Cincinnati.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Doncic outside. Over Halliburton. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Out to Johnson. The three from Bosh. And Ware pulls it down. And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Cunningham. clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Garnett. Joe Johnson pulls it in.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't hit it to God.
Substitution on the court.
Cunningham left side. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Washington out in front, up by 1.
Washington.
Stay with us, folks.
28.
We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And if you're looking for a big that knocks down the middle, Sengun is your guy. A very effective player.
And it's blocked by Sengun.
And we saw he was ready to slap that one away in very good position.
Cunningham's shot is off. Washington trailing. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Hit by Markkanen. Cunningham looking it over. High post Johnson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, for a young player, those mid-range jumpers are challenging. Johnson was ready for it.
Pass to Van Horn. Back to Cunningham. Thompson in the corner. Here's Sengun. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And Washington leads by 1.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Sengun to find those baskets.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he comes it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pass to Van Horn. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Sengun still able to play above the rim.
Back to Markkanen. Driving to the basket.
A great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
It's stolen by Smith. Now Cincinnati moving it up. Atkins with a wide open look. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Washington trails by 4. Luka on the move. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Johnson outside. J.R. Smith on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Smith with the jam.
So skilled on the bounce. When Smith is in attack mode, this guy is difficult to slow down.
Fast break, here we go. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position
to succeed. That's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Shoots. Again, Cincinnati scores.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Washington with the ball. The three for Doncic. The triple. Doncic.
3.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cincinnati leads by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. That'll be a 5-second call. Cincinnati leading by 5. Picked by Markkanen. Marquez outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Now here's Bosch. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution on
So it's Cincinnati now. Pass to Şengün. Yep, it counts. And Cincinnati leads by 7.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Down low. Stolen by Bosch. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. Thompson with the 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Cincinnati?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they push the ball. They've been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Thompson outside. Now Johnson. Plays it in off the window.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now Halliburton. Bosch, the screen. Now Johnson. Puts it up from 17. Got it to go.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team. And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. Washington calls timeout. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. jump shot.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here. The defense has got to try a different approach because to this point, they've had no answer.
Here's Johnson. It's good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Halliburton fires. Doncic there for the rebound. Washington trails by 16. Takes the three. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Halliburton drives in. Now Şengün. Stolen by Pierce. And taken away by Johnson. That's tipped. Stolen by Bosch. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Johnson outside. .30 seconds to play in the final quarter.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
We talked about adjustment, so let's execute. How's it going? Let's go.
Here's Halliburton. Now Johnson fires the three. Not going to go. Doncic outside. Knocks down the three. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue. And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting to drop the hammer.
Washington again turning it over.
Ball is turned over. Cincinnati ball.
From outside. So we see Cincinnati get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. See you next time. And welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington.
I got him! Get here!
Doncic outside.
Crash!
Off target from three-point range. Here's Johnson. Oh! Man! What a finish!
That's a dunk. That would get some high score. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
An apple wide open and he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
Now, here's Doncic. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Johnson outside. Johnson with the block.
Out of bounds.
Perfect timing on that rejection by Johnson, an active defender with great instincts.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Mullen. 5 to shoot. Back to Brunson. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his abilities.
Now, here's Doncic. Gonna go that time. Thompson right side. Fires a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Back to Brunson. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Brunson's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Kicks it out to Mullen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Pass to Bosh. Thompson outside. Back to Bosh. Thompson left side. Gardner needs to get off a shot here. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka snapped to the corner there, getting free for 3. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Chicago leads by. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 14 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Dang. To the paint. Here's Wesley. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Demon. Doncic from deep three-point land. Pass to Kneppel. 6 to shoot. Here's Demon. Nice ball movement by Washington. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the rhythm. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Boy, it's good to see Ewing attacking the defense. Good things happen when he does that.
Washington trails by 6. Going inside. Pass to Kneppel. Doncic outside. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
First team foul.
1:30 left to play here in the half. Screen by Hartenstein. Inside. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Here's Russell. And he converts the layup. Russell's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Inside, Russell definitely has the touch. Just pops it in nicely.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Smith. And he drives in. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
So skilled on the bounce. When Smith is in attack mode, this guy is difficult to slow down.
Here's Kneppel. And the layup's good off the glass. And Chicago leads by 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Lively's shot is off. And Thompson launches it from deep. And we finished one half of basketball. It's Chicago leading by 8. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Knipple. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Knipple's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Chicago. And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined. A lights-out shooter. And points will come quick. You have to guard the nipple tight, or he'll knock those down. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Washington with the rebound. And that's Knipple with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. The kick out to Dang. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And finished off by Lively.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that. Clear the runway.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Wasted no time on that one. And 11 points for Knipple.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. He's ready to talk things through with them. Washington making some changes. Washington trails by 12. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Demon, that's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. It seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Lively. Pass to Knipple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Driving the lane.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And then Tosh with the jam.
Oh, moving so well for someone almost 7 feet. Bosch completing on that break.
Lively. And he gets the bucket. Lively's got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Knipple. Bosch, the screen. Chris Bosh with the slam.
Assist from
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Down low. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Washington. Trailing by 10. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bosh, high post. Out to Brunson. Stolen by Knipple. Doncic attack. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Pass to Bosh. Doncic right side. Back to Bosh. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the ball.
Johnson's shot is off.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him. Try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
With intent, explosive finish.
first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That is his first foul of the game. 8-point game. Johnson the screen. Bosh drives in.
The defense trying to make it tough for Bosh, but to Chris's credit, he stays focused on this shot.
A free throw good from Bosh.
At the line for two, Chris.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star, and that's something you don't see very often.
Cleared away by Brunson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Brunson from long distance.
Timeout.
That's a reminder that Brunson is an effective threat off the ball as well.
And so now a timeout called by Kevin McHale. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Washington trails by 13.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic.
2 minutes.
He nails the jump shot.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Knocks down the three.
Showing off the range, making the defense stand up and take note.
Doncic. And there's the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chicago leading by 10. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Doncic. Here we go. Strong move off the glass.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. A deep three. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Doncic. It's off. From deep. It's good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here we've got Brunson. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
That one's going to be the final dagger. These guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
At the line for Chicago, Chris Bosh.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Bosh, such a huge contributor, comes up big and so many.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And you're not going to get an easier piece than that. Straight to the basket.
Knocks down the three. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
They know Bosh can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
Luka Doncic.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. The shot is good.
It's set by Jalen Brunson.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. So, Kevin Harlan for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. See you next time.